No one can guarantee your safety in this world. Taking the ownership ourselves into our own individual accountability for our own life safety, that's what it's all about. Not everyone likes to get uncomfortable. So a lot of us go through a life very predictable. And so one thing that with this training is folks come in and they have no clue what they're going to experience. It might be someone that they learned from last year, and it might be the same voice you heard, but now a different approach, a different lesson you get from the training. I never wanted to be one-dimensional in anything I've done in life, but you can give yourself options, you can train, you can become the force multiplier.
As a mom, as a woman, if I'm on a bus, that bus is a little safer because I'm on the bus. Because I'm watching everybody that walks in and off of it. I'm paying attention to what's going on. Somebody needs to, and a lot of times people do not. So I think it's not paranoia, because you don't want to walk around with fear. Like, we don't want to be fearful. We want to be empowered. We want to like have an understanding of, you know, things happen, because they do. Whether we like it or not, it's going to happen. So just making sure that you're the most prepared as you can possibly be, I think is the smartest and safest way to go through life.
Having those skills, knowing what you as an individual can do with your body without having any extra tools to use, that's what it's all about.
Our motto's train, fight, live. You train your mind, teach your body how to fight through physical fitness, and you let your spirit live. I'm not going to be there for him when he really needs me. I would love to be, right? Mentally, physically, or spiritually, but if we're doing all the hard training now, we're putting in the hard work, the equity sweat, right? And we're doing it as a group, like, it's a win-win situation.
So it's about adding more to your toolbox in a sense, so you can be a better fighter overall around. And if you just work on those principles, they'll translate right on over to everything else that you do. It's a mindset.
I have 2 hours to teach somebody something that could save their life. So am I going to teach them a spinning heel kick? Probably not. I'm going to teach them the most effective and efficient things that apply to the widest variety, so it can be efficient for teaching, efficient for training, but also efficient in day-to-day life. Like, what can I teach you in 2 hours that's going to stick 2 years from now?
The world looks really scary right now. Focus on what you can control, and that's your physical space. That's where we really can make a difference in this world. Some folks came all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Some folks from right outside of New York City. And they're going to take this stuff back to their community, and they're going to make them better for what they learned here with us physically.
To sign up for something like this in the first place is so bold. Even though it's beautiful out here, we are still dealing with the subject of violence. And then to go home and you tell your coworkers, your family and friends, oh yeah, I did this lead tactics defense camp, and I crushed it. You bring back that confidence, that boldness, and it translates into other things. Even just from one weekend, one camp, you'll have that empowerment. So you glean so much just by stepping outside of your world, your comfort zone, your community, and connecting with people who you may have never met otherwise.
For anyone that has interest in training with us in this kind of event, find out from someone that's been here and say, hey, like, what did you think? Did you learn something from it? Did you leave it better than before you came? We want folks to be 1% better. That's a mindset piece, but also a skill set piece if you practice it. Will just put you years ahead of the average person out there.
So why not try something new and see how far you can go? And you might surprise yourself how strong you really are already.